Elizabeth will finally close, but for me, the final remarks regarding all the professionals over here. I think this is a very inspiring day. This has been a very inspiring day because all the speakers from abroad give us things to think about. All the discussions are still open, I think. And the major thing is that we must exchange views and ideas, I think. It is also the start of a lot of research, and already in the groups that I listened to and gave some very small discussion, because I'm not an orthopedic surgeon or not a cardiologist and not a pulmonologist, but those were the groups that I listened to next to the physiotherapy. They all agreed on gathering data together uniformly so we can give answers in a couple of years. So I think the best thing to do is keep each other close, collaborate, and get a well-coordinated guideline and implement it in the Netherlands. And I thank you for your attention. And now the word is for Elizabeth.
Well, I think everybody's kind of done. So I would like again to thank everybody, also the people who organized this here today. Gerbrand, who's here doing, somebody's here behind the screens doing the live streaming all day and make sure that the presentation will be online. I would think we can applaud for Gerbrand. We applaud for you. He's waving. And also for the people upstairs who have done the presentation. But above all, I hope you go home and with the patients in mind, I think I have a very good feeling that things are moving forward. We're happy with the standards of care, and yes, there are things to discuss. We don't hope that you will fall in the mind the gap in like not invented here. As we all know, I'm Dutch as well. Dutch are very good in that. If something is not invented in the Netherlands, it can't be good. But I don't think in this case we should go for that. We really should keep in touch with all the countries and see what's happening. I'm going to say something I say more often. We never, ever see Dutch clinicians, one exception was recently, but there are more conferences like this. And there are clinicians from all over the world gathering, but the Dutch are always, let's say, almost always absent, which is a pity, because it's so nice. Isn't it nice to discuss things like this also with international colleagues? So the next one, take your agendas, is 23, 25, it's a care conference in the US, and if you have a budget to go and can take some days off, I would all recommend you go there. And then the last thing, I fully agree. If you say, I'm an orthodontist, so if you say 14 hours, your braces, your headgear, they will do 10, etc. But also here, with the clinicians, they say like, well, they say once every 6 months, but maybe we can do once every year. And I would say, keep it like it is, and then things will change anyway, because appointments will be skipped, things will be slowed down. And also for insurances, if you start to say like once a year is enough, and there's a patient you want to see twice a year, it might be hard to get it reimbursed. So I would say don't put the bar too low for all of you. And I love you all when you really take care of the boys and do whatever, and young men and whatever, and their moms who are carriers sometimes. And I hope to see you next year. When are we going to do this again? Maybe next year, right? Okay, and then there's drinks. So applause for yourself that you stay the whole day.